So you've built this incredible online store. You've got amazing products ready to go, but there's one problem. Where are all of the customers? If you're struggling to get your store found on Google, then you are in the right place. We're about to break down all the essentials of SEO for your online store. You know, does this feel a little familiar? You've poured your heart, your time, and your money into creating the perfect website, but it feels like you've opened a beautiful shop in a hidden alleyway, right? There's no foot traffic, no visitors, just silence. It's a really common and honestly an incredibly frustrating problem for so many store owners. And we get the effort it takes. The product photography, getting the web design just right, writing all those descriptions, everything looks perfect. But here's the thing, stalking your store is really only half the battle. If new people can't find you, you're missing out on a massive number of potential sales. But here's the good news. There is a proven way to move your store from that hidden alley right onto the main street of the internet. And that's exactly what we're going to cover. All right, so let's start with the absolute basics. What in the world are we even talking about when we say SEO for an online store? Okay, the key phrase here, and I really want you to hear this, is when people are actively looking for what you sell. This is the absolute magic of SEO. You're not interrupting people with random ads. You are showing up as the perfect solution at the exact moment a customer realizes they have a problem or a need. Now, there are really two main ways to get that visibility. You can pay for ads, which is super fast, but it costs you money for every single click. Or you can earn it through SEO, which brings in what we call organic traffic. Now, it definitely takes more time and effort up front, but organic traffic is so much more profitable in the long run because it just keeps delivering those free clicks over and over again. And just to understand the sheer scale of this opportunity, check this out. Google users perform an estimated 16.4 times billion searches every single day. That is a massive, massive pool of potential customers. So the question isn't whether people are looking for your products. The real question is, how can you get in front of them? So where do you even start? Well, it all begins with building a solid foundation. Let's walk through the critical one-time setup steps that are going to support all of your future efforts. First things first, speed is a huge ranking factor for Google. That means fast web hosting and a lightweight, simple website theme are totally non-negotiable. Next, you want clean, readable URLs. This is often called setting your permalinks, and you basically just want your web addresses to look like mystore.com/product name instead of a crazy jumble of numbers and symbols. And finally, you gotta install an SEO plugin. Tools like Yoast or Rank Math are amazing. They handle all the complex technical stuff like creating a sitemap, which is kind of like a roadmap for search engines, so you don't have to. Okay, with that foundation all set, we can now get to the real core of e-commerce SEO, optimizing your product pages. This is the work you'll be doing for every single item you sell. At the heart of all of this is the keyword. It sounds technical, but it's really simple. It's just the word or the phrase your ideal customer is typing into Google. Your entire job is to get inside their head and match the language on your website to the language they're using in that search bar. You know, theory is great, but seeing a real-world example is what really makes it click. So let's take a look at how a simple keyword can totally transform a product title. So on the left, we've got a pretty basic title. It's accurate, sure, but it's not very helpful for search engines. But now look at the one on the right. See what we did there? By adding specific details, like the style, bifold, the color, brown, and who it's for, men, we start attracting customers who know exactly what they want. These more specific descriptive phrases, they're called long-tail keywords, and they are incredibly powerful for driving actual sales. And you're gonna apply this keyword thinking to 3 key places on every single product page. First, the page title, that's the big one. Then the meta description, which is that short little sales pitch that appears under your title in Google search results. And finally, the image alt text. Just think of this as a simple description you'd give the image to someone who can't see it. It helps Google and visually impaired users understand what's in your photos. Okay, now we're gonna zoom out a little bit because optimizing individual product pages is absolutely vital. But long-term SEO success is really about building a brand that both your customers and Google see as a trusted authority in your space. This is such an important idea to grasp. You've got to think beyond just selling. So if you sell fitness gear, maybe create some blog posts about workout tips. If you sell kitchenware, write guides on different baking techniques. This kind of helpful content attracts a way wider audience, it builds trust, and it gives you more opportunities to link back to your actual product pages. And this feeds directly into what Google is looking for. They use this framework they call EEAT. It stands for experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. In simple terms, Google wants to see that you actually know what you're talking about and that customers can trust your brand. And creating that helpful content we just talked about, that is the single best way to demonstrate all of these qualities. And finally, how do you know if any of this is actually working? I mean, that's the big question, right? SEO is not a set it and forget it kind of thing. It's an ongoing process of measuring your performance and then making smart adjustments. The best part is, you really only need 2 free tools to do this. Think of it like this. Google Search Console tells you how people find you, what keywords they use to get there. Then Google Analytics tells you what they do once they actually arrive on your site. Using them together gives you the complete picture and helps you make much, much smarter decisions. So there you have it. That's the roadmap, from building a solid foundation to creating trustworthy content and tracking your results. It really is a marathon, not a sprint, but the payoff is absolutely immense. Every single day, thousands of customers are looking for exactly what you sell. The only question is, are you making it easy for them to find you?